Greetings. How's everybody doing, man? It's hot. It's already hot. It's 8:20 in the morning. I'm gonna turn this AC thing on. It's gonna be louder than I want it. It's gonna sound. It's gonna make the video muffled. So yeah, man. That was pretty much the gist of my history. I'll probably get more in depth some other time for new subscribers who haven't heard my story. But man, everybody's going through it, huh? Everybody in this country, man. I'm living off my credit cards right now. We're about to go to the U-Haul and get a small, very small box truck and a tow, so my son can take his car. He doesn't want to drive it over there, which I understand, because I drove my car a couple of times back and forth to California when I was doing Mayans and some other stuff, and man, it took its toll on his car, man. It takes its toll on your car. Rough roads, man, out there, you know. So, but it's just gonna cost an arm and a leg to drive out there. It should only be like a 2-day drive, maybe 3. Like I said, I haven't driven that far in a long time. I don't know if I'll be able to hang a lot of hours driving. I used to be able to do it, but now it's just times change, you know. But yeah, from driving to Ohio. So I had a friend who was talking about going to McPherson. He lives in McPherson, to go in to try out Kansas, you know. And I already made my, you know, I already made my decision in Ohio. But I have that, you know, if anything. You know, we're just trying to get in. We could fit in, man. Just somewhere. I mean, can't live in Jersey no more, right? Because Jersey's expensive. Can't live in Cali no matter how much I wanted to. I can't really go. There's nowhere to stay. Can't stay with my brother. And it's too expensive. Way too expensive. And then Arizona's not bad. But if you're talking about like Georgia, Ohio, Kansas, well, not really Ohio, certain parts of Ohio, but like Kentucky. Kentucky's not too far from Ohio, from Cincinnati. And the income that you need to live is manageable. We can make it. You know, but, you know, we're going to be sending money back home so they can take care of their business here, and then, you know, we're just going to have to rough it out there. Rough it means, you know, staying in the car for a while. I know. But it ain't going to make no sense us spending money. Unless we're super tired, we need to stay at a hotel. It's another thing, too. Like, if my legs can't hang for any reason, you know, I got these tremors or whatever's going on in my leg. Circulation problems. If I start getting uncomfortable a day, 2 days in the car, I'm gonna have to rent a hotel for 1 or 2 days just so we could rest these legs, because, you know, we're gonna be on our feet 12 hours a day, and then having trouble resting the legs or the body in general. It's gonna be. I'm gonna put on years. I ain't gonna put on no. I'm gonna get old quick, but that's the way it goes, man. That's the way life is, man. You know, I mean, everybody's had it hard, man. I mean, Inner City Blues was written by Marvin Gaye, 50 years ago? Same thing. Ain't nothing changed, man. It's just taking out the middle class. You know, now the middle class is feeling it. So not only is the low income housing, but now the middle class housing. What do you do? What can you do, man? You know, I tell my kids, I'm glad that you guys are not married or have wives or boyfriends, and you guys are trying to figure it out on your own. Because once you learn that, you guys will learn life because I was too attached to things. I was a lady lover in high school, in Academy Street School. You know what I'm saying? When we was youngsters in middle school, we was lady lovers, break dancers, and the name was Lady Lovers, right? Quite fitting, because that's the story of my life. I'm just like an adulterer, and always had mistress for the mistress and stuff like that. Just, what I'm saying is attachments to things that you didn't need in life, Attachments that affect you in your older stage, you know what I'm saying? Like addiction, it's an addiction, right? So I have all forms of addiction, but I never had I've had money. I've always had money. I just spent it, you know what I'm saying? So now it's like, just dealing with the reality of, okay, now it's like, you're 55 now, and you gotta see where you at, right? Because now I'm not comfortable with nothing anymore. Nothing's comfortable anymore. So now it's like figuring out, who am I? What am I going to do for the rest of my life? And who am I bringing with me? Who can I tolerate? Who am I bringing with me? Who's going to be able to tolerate me? Even though I'm taking the steps to change my life, to make myself a better person, right? I'm saying, I just had a little spat with the missus about a smell that's coming from the sink. She don't smell the smell. I smell the smell. I bring my son to smell the smell. I don't smell it. Okay, well, it's the smell. I got to get in there and do something and clean it out. One of the pipes, the whatever it's called. And we got into it. And we got just that alone is like, she's from Mars, or men are from Mars, she's from Venus. And that, though, I'm just tired of that. And those are little things you can just blow off, you know what I'm saying? I just told myself, no, I don't want to talk right now. It's cool. But it's just aggravating that she'll fight it. She won't even say, oh, yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to be, if I tell my sponsor, he'd be like, and? Oh, yeah, spat, and? Yeah, she thought that the faucet didn't stink. Okay, and? I'm like, shut up. I don't want to talk to you no more. It's like, someone understand me for once. I'm just blowing off steam, right? But yeah, man, if you like this material, this content, like, share, and subscribe down at the bottom. It's the journey, man. We almost, we're leaving Friday, so it's 3 days away. What's today, Tuesday? Getting close, man. Now I'll show you guys, where we're going to go. We're going to go to that big Texas steakhouse, because I'm going to splurge just a little bit, you know what I'm saying, on the tummy. I'll get some good steaks at the Amarillo. I think it's called Big Bob's. I forgot what it's called. Stay tuned. All right. Much respect, and I will see you guys on the flippy.